bell sounds, set for action, and again, we welcome you all live on Fight TV. And do you expect the crowd to be maybe divided down the center on this one, Christian? Who do you give the upper hand when it comes to home turf?
Well, both these guys are well liked by all these idiots in Wilmington. I'm sure some of the people watching at home on Fight TV would probably like both these guys as well. I hate both of them, but they're great wrestlers. I'm entertained by them. I love watching these guys go at it. The fact is, these guys are too worried about the crowd and their opinion to actually get anywhere in PCW.
Some nice sportsmanship showed early on. Collar and elbow tie-up. Working over the arm is Fenix. And it looks like we're going to get some fundamental wrestling as I get some orange mint right in the kisser.
Why do you say wrestling? Wrestling. Wrestling has 2 syllables. Wrestling, not wrestling. You don't pronounce the T, Todd. You've been a commentator for 38 years.
I'm going to go back to my job of calling the action here, and a bit of a stalemate early. Both guys feeling each other out, feeling out process because they know just how dynamic the other is. You don't want to make a pivotal early mistake. Did pivotal have the correct
I don't know what that
number
means.
of syllables there?
No idea what that means.
And you might be the prognosticator, but
the priority of prognostication.
As I mentioned, here you see the crowd divided right down the center.
Todd, you can see actually ACH still sporting that tape there on his right side of his rib cage.
I think I mentioned that.
I would imagine that will come into play later in this match. You should have said that earlier to our fans.
ACH getting the better on the ground thus far. Nice bridge to escape there by Fenix. ACH now taking a hold of the arm. Fenix now using his surrounding environment to better his position to get the counter. Nicely executed.
I'm more of a middle rope guy. He went for the bottom rope. Give it a 5.
I wonder what the Russian judge is saying. Go behind now again here by ACH, looking for the snapmare,
nice.
But again, the agility by Fenix.
Despite your feelings at home about either one of these competitors, they are both really good at what they do.
Some acrobatics on display. Little game of can you top this, but right back to the fundamental. Side headlock takedown into the head scissors by Fenix. Takedown the other way, head scissors the other way. Both men mirroring each other. And great action thus far. With ACH's victory over Mecha Wolf 450 at Refuse to Lose, you got to think if he gets by another favorites of the light heavyweight division here in Phoenix, maybe he'll position himself right near the top of the heap in that light heavyweight division.
I'm sure you'd like that, Todd. I'm looking at guys like Eli Everfly. I'm looking at other light heavyweights like Hammerstone, who I know he used to be a light heavyweight, but...
Attempted leg sweep, nobody home, and another takedown. Again, when we talk about that light heavyweight division, the man who is on top of it right now, homegrown hero Douglas James, who makes his 9th title defense here tonight against Genseki Tanaka. What a match that looks to be. And Douglas James has fought some of the best. Zack Sabre Jr., Shane Strickland, Leo Rush.
How is Douglas James the hometown hero? We're in Wilmington. Douglas James is from like San Bernardino or something crappy like that. Shout out to San Bernardino.
And King of Swerve, Shane Strickland, we'll see in action. He's got a bit of a gripe, and now ACH suckers him in. Shane Strickland, last time he faced Douglas James for light heavyweight title.
A bit of a gripe. That's how you're going to spell it out. Let's tell the fans the whole story. Shane Strickland's foot was under the rope. Now under section 35B, column C, row 13, it clearly says any competitor with their leg under the rope, the referee's supposed to halt the count, stop the count. Instead, the referee counted 3. Shane Strickland is the real light heavyweight champion. Forget Douglas James.
Well, Douglas James, though, possession 9/10 of the law. He'll put the title on the line later on tonight. Back to the action at hand. Whoops. Nice quickness and agility there by Fenix. And neither man thus far, Christian Cole, has been able to have a long-standing advantage. Boy, that was a kick right to the dientes. Single leg pick. Those are teeth.
I'm fluent in Spanish, Todd. Don't patronize me.
Well, you put me up to the task earlier. I'm just doing what I can. Attempted head kick, and might have caught him there with the up kick on the way down. So unorthodox offense. Double stomp by ACH. High impact, takes him down again. You can see the sweat fly from the body of Fenix. ACH going for the cover now, going for the win. Does not elect to hook the leg, Christian.
ACH looking sharp tonight, regardless of that rib injury. He actually looks real sharp in the ring. Fenix is in trouble.
A lot of the PCW Ultra faithful urging Fenix to mount a comeback here, but he ate some heavy shots. Advantage right now, ACH, trying to keep that momentum, trying to stay undefeated in the ranks of PCW Ultra.
That's weird. I was with 3 stripper girls last night. We had some heavy shots. Woke up with a hangover this morning, saw your face, shocked me right out of it.
Glad I could help you out of that hangover. Oh, little ballin', drops the elbow. Well, that's shades of, as he goes for the cover. PCW Ultra past, back in our very first show, released the crack, and it was MVP taking on Joseph, then known as the Almighty Sheik. Little history lesson for our new fans.
If you're going to give credit to either one of these guys, it has to be the confidence department. Both these guys ultra confident coming into the ring. You could tell with ACH just the body language, the way he throws those strikes, you could see that sweat just exploding off the chest of Rey Fenix.
The pace of Fenix has slowed here as ACH, brimming with confidence, as I mentioned, he's dished out some heavy shots. He's been more the aggressor in the striking department, and it's working for him.
Oh. Yeah, for ACH, without question, one of the fastest, strongest, all-around wrestlers on the planet today.
Yeah, but the same can be said for Fenix. Nice awareness there. Springboard, spinning back kick. Now creates some distance. Can Fenix get something going? Oh, wow! Elevates into the cutter. Can he capitalize into the cover? Is it too little, too late? Here we go, there's 2. 3 was coming down.
You don't know that, Todd.
I saw the referee's hand was going down towards the mat, so therefore...
And it stopped.
It was on its way. Agree to disagree.
Look at ACH actually grabbing that right side of his body. All those offensive maneuvers can start to take a toll on ACH. Whoops.
And likewise, ACH, even his own offense can be a sacrifice play. He uses so much torque in his offense. If those ribs are compromised, that cartilage is in trouble. Look out here. Oh, sticks him with the German suplex. Half Nelson. Wow. Now behind rear waistlock, man, keeping him guessing. Into the bridge.
What a transition by Rey Fenix, displaying athleticism. Mat-based wrestling, able to go behind, turn it into a German bridge and only a 2 count. But Rey Fenix is an incredible athlete from Mexico, now blessing us with his presence here in the United States here at PCW Ultra.
And that matchup with ACH and Mecha Wolf 450 just over a month ago, and you know, you can see the anguish all over the face of ACH, almost in tears. He's just being punished. ACH is paying the price.
You can see the pain as ACH winces sitting on that bottom rope. The more times you take those chops, those knife-edge chops straight to the chest, it could actually shorten your breath. You may have trouble with fatigue later in the match. You could see it there.
And that was a heavy, heavy chop. You heard that sickening thud, the sweat flying. Oh man, beautiful counter there by ACH. Comes up with a German suplex of his own. Ooh. Turns him inside out with the lariat, deep hook of the leg. Not enough. Digging down deep. Both of these great competitors are Christian Cole, but how close when we saw the pain etched on the face of ACH. How close was that to last ditch?
I mean, I would like to say it was really close, but the fact is ACH winced the entire time he wrestled Mr. 450 last year at the end of 2017, and ACH walked out the victor.
Bringing you the great atmosphere at the PCW Ultratorium, the fans chanting, back and forth action, back and forth chants in the crowd.
It's because these idiots don't know what the hell's going on here. Pick somebody.
All right, who you got?
I got ACH.
I wouldn't expect you to be unbiased, which most broadcasters are supposed to be.
That's not why I'm paid. I'm paid to tell the truth. The truth is ACH got a victory on one of the baddest dudes in this company, Mr. 450, a former light heavyweight champion, and he did it with cracked ribs, and I think he could do it again. Ray Fenix is legit, but ACH, man, his stock is rising. Got to be considered one of the top contenders on the planet.
That wince has turned to a big smile, some confidence now by ACH. Sending Fenix to the outside.
Whoa!
Camera's ready. Nice springboard drop kick there by ACH. Think he was going for a dive, but man, calling the audible there, Christian.
Yeah, ACH always on top of the action. His ring IQ is unparalleled. His vision. What's he gonna do here, Todd? There he is again. He changed it.
Oh man, looking for the 50-yard field goal there, right through the uprights. And Fenix crumbles to the outside. Advantage ACH, and well, I'm on the football terminology right now. The time of possession offensively on the side of ACH.
ACH real smart to actually get Ray Fenix back in the ring. That's the only place you can get a pinfall here in this match. But I don't understand this. He's going to the top. He's already in pain on that right side of his rib cage.
Oh, he was looking for it, and he hits it. That high fly flow remix.
You could see it right there, though, Todd. Grabbed his ribs, took a moment to take a breath, and unable to get three. I think if ACH had healthy ribs, that's a 3 count. That's a victory for ACH right there.
I might tend to agree with you, and there you see that sacrifice play. Hit the high fly flow remix, that big frog splash, great elevation. But now he's paying the price because he didn't get what he wanted, didn't get the 1, 2, 3. And that offensive move might, strangely enough, turn the tide here for Fenix. If he can weather the storm.
Ray Fenix. You gotta love the heart. El corazón, which means heart, Todd, of Ray Fenix.
I knew that one.
Man.
Great competition here. ACH as if to say, hey, get back on your feet so I can knock you down again. Something's got to give. Two great light heavyweight competitors going toe-to-toe, trading.
Oof. Ray Fenix throws chops. He's laughing. He's about to give him another one. Watch this. Ooh!
Well, that buckled the knees of ACH, and he drops to a knee. Man, that one rocked him. But can Fenix capitalize? Just back and forth.
We often see this in professional wrestling. In PCW Ultra, these two men measuring each other, going blow for blow. It's almost like a test of strikes.
I'd say that's exactly what it is. Now going with the forearms. ACH, more volume in his strikes. Wish we had those CompuBox numbers. Oh man, I think I just saw a molar.
Is that a tooth?
Dientes indeed, into the cover now, deep hook of the leg by Fenix, trying to put him away. We knew we'd see great light heavyweight action here tonight in this matchup and elsewhere, PCW Ultra, but this has turned into a real war, a real slugfest, Christian.
And Todd, this is only our first match here on Fight TV. The rest of the card is stacked. What a way to start for our 2K anniversary.
You know what the tagline is of Fight TV? Fight like you mean it. You think these two got the memo? Incredible.
Oof. Uh-oh. Well, look at this, Todd.
Man, thinking muscle buster. Spins it into a sit-out powerbomb. Unbelievable. Fenix driver. Is that going to do it? If it doesn't, what the hell is it going to take?
I have no worldly clue how ACH just kicked out of that.
He's about 2 inches shorter, though, I'll tell you that. Compacted there by Fenix. Both guys have hit their heavy artillery. The high fly flow remix by ACH. Fenix driver the other way. And yet, here we are. Can Fenix put him away? He's got him in trouble. Longtime friend SoCal Val of Fight TV watching on with the live chat. What's up, Val? What do you think of PCW Ultra so far? Very first matchup as Fenix tries to get what will be an extremely hard-fought victory, my friend.
You can just see the sweat just dripping from the head of Ray Fenix as he goes high risk here.
You can see look at the sweat just dropping from the mask of Fenix.
That's what I just said.
Effort. I know. I just
said that.
I'm astonished by it. Oh, well, there's going to be a lot more now. Good night.
It reminds me of Shaq Diesel back in the day at the free throw line, just drenching the court. And that's how hard these guys go here in PCW.
What do you think? What do you think Fenix is dreaming about?
Bonitas mujeres.
What a shot there by ACH. Fenix was hung out to dry. Full extension on the kick. ACH got to find a way to get him back in the ring. Well, that's one way to do it.
He can't lift him here. He's not going to be able to hold him. What the hell? Oh, you can see the pain in the right side of the ribs.
Guts personified by both men. ACH didn't come up with that fireman's carry that he wanted. What's Fenix got? Oh, springboard! Hurricane Rana, center of the ring. And what a lucky break there for ACH.
Oh, look at this!
Nowhere to run. Big somersault plancha to the outside. Now, advantage Fenix. The pendulum of momentum swings again. Oh, ACH caught him. Cross arm, electric chair with the bridge. No.
And the shock and dismay on ACH's face tells the entire story, as he thought that was 3. What an incredible sequence there. And this match was almost over.
Fans watching on Fight TV, you want to know what PCW Ultra is all about. These two giving you a big taste. And the faithful here telling you what they think of the action. Cover the other way. Now a reversal, double stomp. Look out. This is how he put away Mecha Wolf. The Buster call. Who you gonna call? ACH with another big victory.
Your winner of the contest, ACH.